Alpha Ordinum is not a brand. It is a return to code. A resurrection of the ancient order, rooted in discipline, duty, and dominance over the self. In a world that rewards noise, Alpha Ordinum moves in silence. It doesn't chase followers. It awakens leaders. This is for the ones who feel something stirring beneath the surface, who sense that comfort is the trap, that greatness is the inheritance if you're willing to suffer for it. Part 1. The Myth of the Alpha. Society has distorted the term alpha. They portray it as arrogance, loudness, control through intimidation. But the real alpha doesn't need to raise his voice. His presence is earned, not performed. True alpha status isn't about dominance over others. It's about mastery of self. He leads from stillness, not ego. He creates order under pressure, and he earns trust through consistency, not charisma. Part 2. What the science says. Behavioral psychology and neuroscience agree. Leadership is not about force, it's about frequency. Mirror neurons fire in response to modeled behavior. Emotional states are contagious. The calm, composed leader recalibrates the nervous system of everyone around him. Studies show people are drawn to consistency, emotional control, and unshakable presence. In chaos, they look to the one who breathes slower. That's the alpha, not louder, just quieter and stronger. Part 3. The Ancient Code. Every warrior culture had a creed, a ritual, a daily code. The Spartans, the samurai, the Stoics. They trained not just the body, but the soul. Their discipline wasn't just tactical, it was sacred. They believed that how you do anything is how you do everything. That suffering isn't to be avoided, but embraced as sharpening. Alpha Ordinum revives that discipline. It brings ritual to the modern man. It's not about nostalgia, it's about necessity. Part 4. Modern battlefields. Today the war looks different. The battlefield is digital, mental, psychological. Distraction is the new enemy. Dopamine, the new drug. Comfort, the new cage. And most are losing because their weapons are weak. No structure, no standards, no personal code. Alpha Ordinum exists to forge that edge, to harden the mind, to weaponize the routine. Because in this world, soft is punished. Part 5. The Alpha Brain. Science tells us that the best performers in the world don't succeed just because they are passionate. They succeed because their brains follow strong patterns. They train their minds to stay calm, focused, and clear. This is called controlling your brain chemicals. You learn to control cortisol, the stress hormone, so pressure doesn't break you. You learn to balance dopamine, the reward chemical, so you don't keep chasing new things all the time. You train your prefrontal cortex, the smart part of your brain, to take control even when emotions are high. The alpha brain doesn't react without thinking. It responds with control and clarity. It doesn't waste time chasing new trends or distractions. Instead, it focuses deeper on what really matters. Alpha Ordinum is not about big motivation speeches or empty hype. It's about creating a strong mind using 3 powerful things. System, a clear method. Struggle, the power of pushing through hard times. And structure, a daily plan that builds discipline. Part 6. The System, the Codex. Alpha Ordinum is not just an idea. It's a complete system. At the center of this system is the Codex, a 90-day training plan to build mental strength and personal control. In these 90 days, you will follow daily non-negotiables, small daily habits you must do, no excuses. Weekly audits, a check-in every week to see what's working and what's not. Tactical rituals, simple routines that prepare your mind like a soldier before battle. Morning frameworks, a solid plan to win your day before it even starts. Internal scorecards, a way to measure your mindset, not just your tasks. This is not a program to become more productive or to just stay busy. It is about preparation, not pressure. It's not about the hustle culture. It's about living in harmony, with purpose and peace. In Alpha Ordinum. Rituals replace random reactions. Reflection replaces emotional outbursts. We don't sit around hoping to grow. We train for growth every single day. We do it with discipline, structure, and repetition, just like ancient warriors trained their minds and bodies. Part 7. The Archetypes. Inside Alpha Ordinum, we believe every strong person has a unique identity, a deep inner role called an archetype. These are not just labels. They are powerful mindsets you train yourself into over time. There are 5 main archetypes. First is the commander, who loves structure, power, and focus. He leads with clarity and brings order during chaos. Second is the guardian, who protects others with calm presence and clear thinking. He gives peace and strength when others are confused. Third is the tactician, who uses logic instead of emotion, adapts fast to any situation, and stays quiet but smart. He is sharp in silence and wins with strategy. Fourth is the hunter, who never stops chasing purpose. He moves with hunger and is always ready. He doesn't wait. He acts, even when alone. Last is the sentinel, who is always alert and disciplined. He finds strength in being alone and stands guard over his own mind and values. These archetypes are not for showing off. They are mirrors that show who you really are and who you can become with practice. You don't choose them with words. You earn them with action. Through the Codex, Alpha Ordinum helps you find your true archetype, sharpen it with discipline, and apply it in every area of your life, your work, your body, your relationships, and your thoughts. This is not about pretending. This is about becoming. Part 8. Modern Alphas. Alpha Ordinum is not here to create a new idea of what it means to be alpha. Instead, we are here to bring back what has been forgotten. The true alpha is not loud, not angry, not fake. He is calm, disciplined, and focused. We look to history, not to copy, but to learn. People like Marcus Aurelius, Miyamoto Musashi, and Jocko Willink showed what it means to live with strength and purpose. Marcus Aurelius ruled a vast empire but stayed humble and wise. He wrote deeply about self-control and leadership during crisis. Musashi trained himself through war and solitude, becoming both a warrior and a thinker. Jocko, a modern Navy SEAL, teaches ownership, early rising, and leading with discipline, not ego. These men didn't live for comfort. They lived with control, struggle, and service. We study them not to worship them, but to understand the systems behind their success, the rules they followed, the mindset they built, the habits they practiced. In Alpha Ordinum, their lessons become tools. Their philosophy becomes our daily system. Their mindset becomes